Hello, thank you so much for joining me. I really like what this lady says. And my question to religious people is why is there a threat of violence or harm if you don't do certain things? So this lady is speaking about the hijab and saying that, in the Muslim culture or belief, if you don't wear the hijab is considered haram, is abominable, is frowned upon. And if you ask any Muslim woman, the Muslim woman will tell you, I'm doing it out of my own free will. The question is, can someone really be doing this out of their own free will if there is a threat of violence if you don't do it? There are so many videos on YouTube where, some years back, a lady in somewhere in the Middle East, was it Syria, was killed because she refused to wear the hijab and she was beaten and she passed on. It became, it went worldwide. And many women are beaten, dragged, and all that for refusing to wear the hijab. You cannot say you are doing something out of your own free will if there is a threat or repercussion for you not doing it. Freedom of choice doesn't come in there at all. If you really want to know if someone wants to do something or not, then there should be no penalty for whichever decision they take. Does that make sense? It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. You can't come to someone and say, "Oh, I want you to, join my gang." And if the person doesn't join, you tell the person, "If you don't join my gang, I'm going to beat you up. I'm going to burn your house." And if you are in a powerful position enough to do something like that, the person will obviously capitulate and want to join or do whatever it is you have told them to do because you have the power to punish them if they refuse. Can that person be said to be acting of their own free will? Let me ask a question. In the Muslim world, let's say something was to happen, and all of a sudden, maybe the imams, the mullahs, and all the prominent leaders just say, you know what? From today, there will be no repercussion for anyone who denounces the faith. I know it's there in the scriptures that people should be put to punish and all that. But let's just imagine for a second the imams come out and say, look, anyone who refuses to wear a hijab or wants to live their life as they want, it's up to you. God looks at the heart. Or if the Christian religion or the Catholic or the Orthodox now say, you know what, there is no more hell. Everybody's going to heaven. Yeah, everybody's going to heaven. I know it sounds ridiculous, but what will happen? How many people will still keep their faith? How many people will still adhere to the tenets of their religion? Are we going to say, oh, that people will start going around committing arson and murder because their good book says you're all going to heaven, whatever you do? No, atheists don't go about doing all that as a collective. Let me put it that way, as a group. So let me just get back to my first point. Most women who wear the hijab, if you ask them, they say they want to. But my question is, if you don't do as your culture or belief tells you, you'll be ostracized, you'll be castigated, you'll be beaten in some parts of the world. Can you truly be said to be doing this act out of your own free will? Do we understand the meaning of free will? It's freedom to choose and no consequence for your choice. You choose this, A or B, and there is no penalty, no consequence for your choice, the outcome of your choice. No one beats you over, with a stick. So I want you to think about it. Thank you very much for listening. Cheers.